Oh, is that the video? A commercial? Don't buy these things. They suck. And now we can look at the video.
Virtual Kid, Star Fox Command. Hey, it's me, Virtual Kid, trapping in the middle, as you know. So, the Star Fox series. The games, after Star Fox Assault, I didn't think it would really go anywhere. But after Star Fox Commander, at least, I didn't really try it for years. But then I rented the game from GameFly, and it turns out the game's great. So let's get it down to the only console I have to my availability, my Nintendo DS. My awesome DS. Let's do this thing.
You might be wondering why he has different clothes. Well, I got sick of his old clothes, so I got some new ones. Not really his shirt or his pants, mainly his underwear. You have no idea how I know how his underwear looks. Seriously, you really don't want to know.
Before we get to the game, first a little history. After the original Star Fox was released, they planned a sequel for the Super Nintendo called Star Fox 2. It had you commanding your Arwings around the Lylat system, saving planets, destroying enemy bases, and destroying missiles. The game is 100% complete, but never released. As you can see, Let's Plays on YouTube. This is Star Fox Command's base gameplay. It has you flying around your R-Wing, ending the Great Fox on each planet, and destroying enemy bases, missiles, and other enemies. So, now we can get down to the game. After the events of Star Fox Assault, the team disbands. Peppy becomes the leader of the Cornerian army because Pepper was infected by the Aporoids. Falco's a jerk and just quits for a new team. Sloopy gets a girlfriend and not a boyfriend. Starwolf gets a huge bounty on their heads, even though they're not part of the Star Fox team. And Crystal. Fox is a jerk and boots her off the team because he wants her to be safe. So now, after a new threat rises from the Venom Sea, the Anglers, I know it's a stupid name, Fox and Rod are the last hope for the galaxy, because the Cornerian forces suck. In each level, you use your stylus to command your R-Wings around the map. Use the stylus to drive away the fog, and the main goal is to protect the Great Fox from these enemies. And from these missiles. So, once you've got your course, press the button, press the turn button, and you go. You have a limited number of turns per round, but you can get more by destroying a base. After you have a turn, you have a screen of all the enemies you can fight. Pick one, and then you're off to the battle. In each battle, you have a time limit to destroy all the enemies that have cores. Once you've done that, you've beaten the battle. But in a base level, you have to fly through beacons to destroy a mothership like this. And that's how you do it. Great Fox can also use missiles to kill enemy fleets, if you have any. You can find some laying around on the map, or if you kill every enemy in a battle. The controls are pretty good. Use the stylus to move your R-Wing across the screen. Press any button to shoot except for start and select. As for somersaulting and doing a U-turn, are both resorted to the touchscreen. As to use a Nova Bomb, you click, drag, and drop. It's awesome. Destroys everything on the screen. As for boosting and braking, you have to tap at the front or the back of the touchscreen. This can be annoying if you want to dive and boost at the same time. As for barrel rolling, you wave the stylus back and forth across the screen. This can also attract items. But all three of these require this meter. As for characters, you have over 15 different playable characters, each with their own story, and all of them have never felt tacked on. And you have classics like Fox and Falco, older characters like Cat and Bill, and newer characters like Lucy and Dash. Each character has a different ship, which means different characters have better weapons, better lock-on, better boost, or better time bonus, whatever that does. So that means different characters are better for different situations. Like weaker ships should stay behind and protect the Great Fox, while stronger ships should go after missiles, and puts even more strategy into the game. Each level should take about 10 minutes to half an hour, but it can be really annoying when you're about to destroy the last base, and then an enemy sneaks behind the fog and destroys your Gray Fox. But the game is easy enough so it doesn't feel that annoying. After most levels, you usually have a decision to make. It can be something like, oh, we have to go help Falco on Aquis, or we have to go search for Wolf on Katina, which will change the outcome of the levels, what the plot's going to be, and most likely they won't cross paths until much later. There aren't any laser upgrades or anything like that, but there are a lot of power-ups, which can be found by destroying enemies or by going through rings. But it can be really hard to go through the rings at an angle, so don't expect to get the power-up going at an angle. But there are things like health power-ups, time power-ups, and extra Nova Bombs. And you're going to need a lot of them. You can also find some power-ups on the map. After some levels, you have to fight a boss. They're on the map, and any character can fight them.
They're
They're
not
usually
on the map.
pretty cool and tough enough. Here's some gameplay of the Death Crab.
Death Crab. Dun dun dun. Quiet.
Use the boost to get through!
Every character and stage in the game has their own theme song. One of the funniest things about this game is the voice. I mean, listen to them. About skin heightens the is maggot. Something cool about this game is you can record your voice by answering some questions, and then the game will determine the character's voice pitch. And then answer that last one. Stop doing that! Ah, the ending. Fox and Crystal... No, that's not it. Oh, I remember. Falco... Hey, wait a second. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, there are a total of 9 endings. Well, that's just crazy. I thought there would be like 2, maybe 3 or 4 endings, but 9? It's insane. Okay, let's say that this is the level layout. I'm sure it's somehow physically implausible, but let's just go along with it. Let's say you're trying to get to that ending, and you have all the other ones. So you go all the way around to that level, and then take one wrong choice, and then you're off to an ending that you've already got. I probably went through this game like 12 or 11 times just to get all 9 endings. It can sometimes be really annoying. So you've done every level, you got all the endings, what else is there left to do? Well, you could try the download, play, and Wi-Fi, but they're honestly not that good. But the replayability as a whole, the first stage is so annoying, you're not going to want to go through the story mode after you've gotten all the endings. But thankfully there is a stage select so you can pick out your favorite level and not have to play that first level again and again and again and find where it is, and I'm rambling. Okay, so yeah, you're probably going to pull the game off of your shelf like every year and a half and get all the endings, but besides all the endings, there isn't really that much replayability in the game. Star Fox Command is a really fun game. Even though there's not that much replayability, it still is a really nice game. Any Star Fox fan, any fan of strategic games, I definitely recommend it. I give the game about a 8 out of 10. It's a Great game, worth about $50. The game is sort of bagged on, or bagged, that sounds wrong, but not many people like the game as much as I do, or some other reviewers. But trust me, it is a really fun game. So I'll see you next. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, I'm gonna die in here. Yeah. So see you next time, and I mean never see you again. Bye.
Say goodbye to your precious Sam Zilla 33. Oh wait, no one likes him.
Quiet!